See, this is what I'ma do. I'm taking a walk in my shoes. Take you to the dark side. Yeah. I heard
another episode of RnR. This is the podcast where we discuss anything relevant or relatable. Today we got my man Pete in the building.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
All right.
What up?
We here, man. Of course, it's your boy Eve.
Boy, see the Tom, but you could call me Christian today.
And it's Kev. Short and sweet.
Always got a short and sweet intro, just like, yeah, it's Kev.
Fact, though.
That's it, man. And, man, you just got an album that you just put out not too recently, huh?
Facts. Yes, man.
the
Out on Bail.
Out on Bail,
man.
Man.
Yeah, March 18th, we released that. It's going on a month now.
Okay.
I think people receiving it well, so I'm straight with that, man. Like, you know, I poured like my heart into it. So to see people receive it well, to see people give like honest feedback, to actually take time to listen to it, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel accomplished. OD.
I hear you, man. I definitely heard the album, man. It definitely sounded like something you definitely put a lot of time and energy into.
OD, yeah, definitely.
You know, like if you get down to it, like what was the motivation behind the album? Like,
Yeah, what was the title? About?
Motivation behind the title?
Yeah.
What I would say to motivate, well, I guess like the title sort of spoke for itself, you know what I'm saying? Like motivation, I would say like I even posted this, I would say like the three things is I think would be desperation, my son and his mother kind of inspired that whole tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Desperation led to the title, and a lot of songs, I think, a lot of songs were about like, you know, somebody having a child, kind of clashing with the child's mother and trying to figure out how to learning to be a father, you know what I'm saying? And with no bread, you know, kind of could lead to anything. So that's kind of the motivation, you know. Fact, though.
Man.
Smooth. Out on all streaming platforms, by the way.
OD, yes.
All platforms.
Yes.
I listened to it on Tidal, man. Tidal's my joint, man.
Yeah, gotta support Hov, man. Gotta support Hov.
I'm weird, man. Like
Facts.
the way I listen to music, any album that comes out, like once I find a track or two I like, I kind of just bump that on repeat
Play that shit out
until I don't like
That's
it
what we
anymore.
do.
Then I find something else. So lately, my joint has been Church Boy, man. That's
Word. That I love Church Boys. Church Boys, before I put the tape out, was my first song. No, I'm lying. Before I did More was literally the last song I did on the album. More was the last song I did on the album. Church Boys was my favorite song.
Yeah.
Period.
a lot of energy in there.
Yeah.
Bass
Church
songs.
Boys is like, and it. The reason why I say it was my favorite is because it brings people back to, because every other song is so prideful, so boastful, like man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But Church Boy brings it back to the essence of no one just wakes up and say, hey, I want to do something negative or commit a crime today or do this or do that. You kind of, it's like certain things you have your life and you like, I'm going to be like this, man. I grew up going to church all my life. Even to this day, I'm like, man, I want to go to church. And, you know, Easter Sundays, this Sunday, so I'm definitely going.
That's when you got to pull out the finest.
Facts,
It's
yo.
a fashion show, man. You got to come through prepared.
I grew up going to church, so to see certain paths that you may take, you know, being somebody from the church is kind of a little alarming. Even I had to write that song even to myself, like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I love that song.
Yeah, same. It brought back a lot of memories listening to it too, man. I remember I used to be heavy into church also, like not on purpose. Like your parents would force you, man. Your parents would force you, man. Every Sunday it's like, come on, man, I gotta go again.
Facts.
It used to be only, I'll keep it 1,000. It used to only be bearable because after church we'd go to 7-Eleven. So it's like, all right, man, let's go to 7-Eleven. Get my bag of chips,
7-Eleven after, man.
You know, but we were young and like we were free for the most part, you know.
Facts.
I would never think like my life would turn out the way it did. Like now, I'm not saying anything is wrong, but you know, like growing up, I thought I was gonna be a chef. You know, like
I thought I said the same thing. I wanted to be a chef as a kid.
You lying?
Facts. I think that when my son was born, I started taking cooking serious. Like And I think that's a big part of it. I'm like, nah, man. I be in the kitchen like, yo, let me whip this up. Like, I really be like, nah, man.
Good cereal.
Yo, I swear to you. Nah, I be whipping. I told, you know what I said? I said, yo, I need to make a hood vlog just cooking. Like, yeah, my nigga. Now you gotta marinate the steak right here. Marinate this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you wash all the dishes after you cook all this fucking food too. What is y'all talking about, you heard?
That's not a bad idea.
That's not bad at all.
Cook something nice for your bitch. She might not cheat, you heard? Nah.
Remember Cali Muscle? You
Cali Muscle, yeah.
He made like 1,000 calorie meals and shit like that.
Oh, he do that?
It was like some real like jail. It was like jail.
Like
He looked like a jail. This nigga's back is like the size of this.
the concept, like he was cooking in a jail cell,
Yeah.
and he's doing it with like jail ingredients. You know
Yeah,
what? So he was
ramen,
like
noodles.
noodles. So he had this thing. He had oyster, and he was like, you know what niggas would do in jail for this? They'll bust your head wide open, man. Kill your whole family.
Like,
with
whoa,
oysters
chill,
and shit.
bro. Chill. Niggas
oyster?
say, I mean the seafood, bro. You know.
I mean, like, I think, like, okay,
Nah,
a bacon, egg, and cheese
I get it.
is
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
$2, but to get that in jail, I don't think it's.
Word. And bacon, egg, and cheese probably gonna literally go for $50, bro.
Mad toilet paper.
Dead ass.
Mad toilet paper and
Dead
cigarettes, man.
ass. Niggas say probably.
You gotta sell your booty to get some. Give me half. Sandwich.
Niggas say half.
Give me half.
Give up for half.
Yeah, man. So we gotta make that cooking show. I would definitely want to be on that, man. That'd be fly.
Nah, I ain't doing one, man. I ain't got.
That'd be funny, man. Like you gotta talk shit to the food while it's like, in the oven. Like, what the fuck you looking at? Cook,
That
damn it, cook.
ass.
Soft
That
flexing and
ass.
shit.
That'd be a good time, man. But yeah, I think I wanted to be a chef. Like, I don't know. I guess it was just like cool. Like, see my mom doing whatever and like being able to make a meal.
Yeah.
But then I got older. I started cooking, man. The food never made it to the plate, man. It would just go straight from cooking to cleaning. It never gets to the plate.
Dead
I'm eating while I'm
ass.
cooking and all that. Ain't no time. And after that, a while, it takes too much time to clean. It's like, I'm gonna do that, man. I could just go to Popeye drive-through, man. Throw this bag in the garbage.
5 minutes.
5
in and
minutes,
out.
man.
Word.
What did y'all want to be when y'all growing up, man?
Yo, I wanted to be a rock star. I used to listen to a lot of Marilyn Manson.
What? Yo, you don't even strike me as that guy.
What?
He doesn't even strike me
Not
as
at
that.
all.
I wanted to
No, I
play the
didn't-
guitar and
I didn't think
shit,
you were a
bro.
sicko. Yo, you go in his closet, you got mad dead squirrels in there.
You know some funny shit? I wanted a guitar, but obviously niggas didn't have guitar money, so my mom, she took like a cereal
box.
She took the whole, she put like mad rubber bands.
Oh, nah, but that's love though, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, mother gonna always find a way, son.
Facts.
She gonna always find a way to support her dumbass kids. Always. Like,
There you go. Play with this.
That's a fact.
Yo,
I'm like, Mom, it don't make noise. You gotta think. You
you gotta hear it. You gotta listen. You can take it. I gotta
Fake
tune
ass
it.
band.
She tuned it for her. Rubber band snap. Let's get another one.
yo, that's a joke, son.
Rock and roll, man.
Rock and roll, Marilyn. I never would have expected
Out
that.
of all
Pee on his audience or some shit like that.
Yeah, that.
See, back then, back-
That's what you wanted to do.
Red Hot,
Yeah, I
Chili
agree.
Peppers, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I fucked with heavy. Corn a little bit, and then
That's what's going on.
Oh, this guy's serious.
That ass.
Right,
He's serious.
You know what
He
fucked
just
me
said
up?
some artists right there.
TRL had everything. So once it had every genre. So
Okay.
I listened. Oh, this shit tough.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean?
That's good though.
Yeah,
That's
It
good.
makes
Facts.
it very
Like, this shit
diverse.
tough.
I have like a broad horizon, man.
Of all those groups you name, I know one song. I think it's
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Oh, now I know two. Yeah, now I know two.
I didn't know which band.
I think
Yeah,
Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers.
could've
So I
said-
know two. The Dream of California, Keisha. Yeah. That's the only thing I knew.
I used to hum the shit out of that song. I never
Word.
heard.
Exactly. The world's gonna get it tore.
I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. That's how you listen to music when you get
Facts.
There's some man, never going to that channel again once I found out about BET. I'm good.
Facts.
Nah, TRL was Carson Daly.
MTV,
they
like
had
growing up,
everything.
yeah. That's a fact.
Facts. That shit spoiled me.
He had some shows too. Remember Mamacita's house? Niggas used to really
Yo,
watch
the virtual
Wait, who?
bitch, the little video game bitch.
Mamacita's house.
Who?
The little virtual
Cedar's
bitch,
World,
right?
Cedar's World, right?
Cedar's-
Yeah.
The little virtual chick with the short
They
hair.
had cable. They had cable.
I'm not gonna lie, I got cable when I was 16, bro.
Man, listen,
It
man.
was like I got channel 10.
I swear to God, I was a senior in high school when I finally got cable, son.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. All these times, I would go to school and they'd be like, "Yo, did you watch the show?" I'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, I love that part."
Stuff happened.
Yeah, people never asked me like what was my favorite part, and I love that. They would just be so excited they would say it, and I just piggyback like, "Yeah, that was funny." I'd be tight.
Somebody talk about it in the first period, and by the time you get to fifth period, you say what they were saying.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I didn't, man. I wasn't that fortunate, son. My parents had the money too. That's the fucked up part. They had it, yo.
He was checking.
They had it.
Let's see your
It
purse.
wasn't. When I say I wasn't that fortunate, it's not like I didn't have money. No, they just had the money and just like fuck y'all. Y'all don't do your homework anyways. Y'all don't deserve this.
Getting in trouble.
All you need is channels 1 through 12. Bro.
Dead ass.
Watch some cartoons.
Word.
I'm not knowing right now. It's 1 in the morning.
Fuck it.
We used to have to share TV, man. I grew up with like my sister, my cousins, or whatever. So it was always like Lifetime and whatever. Like,
We were fighting for that remote. Fuck that.
Word.
This was like Saturday morning, like Friday night, Saturday morning. That's when it was like I had a break. Other than that, it's like One Life to Live, General Hospital.
Nah.
You know, it's like that's it, man. It's over.
I thought I was too young to watch that shit. I try to watch that shit now. That shit's still boring.
The soap
Dead
opera
ass.
shit.
They never end.
boring.
They never end.
Dead ass.
I still
Yeah,
don't
they
get
never
it.
end. That's a fact.
The
They
story's
never
all the
end.
same. He
story be
cheated.
all over
he
the
robbed
place.
you. He stole something. He broke his car. You see many shit.
Yo,
This is what you got us doing in
Let
these
me tell
fucking
you
shows.
something, man. I know 2 niggas that used to watch that show
What?
all the time as kids. I was like 13 years old. One was 14, the other was 16. They used to watch it. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
What else
You
are
know what
they?
I'm saying? Now, hold on. So they used to watch it, and he'd be like, come on, watch it with me, watching me. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not watching that crap. So one day, they got me to watch it, and then after I start feeling like, damn, so this shit weird, man. Like, I'm not feeling right. Like, I can't. I'm like, nah, I can't. This is weird.
I gotta see what happens.
This ain't needless to. Damn, I hate to say this, man.
One's a
Both of them are
transgender.
gay.
I know that, bro.
I know that's where it was
why I said,
going.
what else are they?
One's a
You come
transgender.
watch it with me.
What the
Your dumbass went. They almost got you.
I needed to say.
You lucky you didn't drink their water.
Nah.
We got him.
Yo,
We got him.
every time I come here, my nipples get hard.
Yo, but I'm like,
What's going on?
I mean, but they I'm still cool with them. But it was just like it was. I don't know. Maybe that's why they found it interesting. I just didn't
I don't
find
know,
it
man.
interesting.
Was
man.
that
I did not.
LBG? Was that LG?
Quasimodo.
Let's not do this again.
He's like, I'm over, man.
Let's not do this again.
He's like, I'm not doing this again, man.
Let's not do this
Nah, with
again.
no static.
Kevin got approached after he tells something. Yo, man, you talking about gays in your show again? Slowing over. Like, oh, my bad, bro. No static, man. No static.
Facts. Facts.
Man, you also got that track "Come Alive," man.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my
That's
favorite.
my favorite.
Come Alive.
I played the fuck out of that. I'm not
Come
gonna lie.
alive.
It's
I love
the-
it.
Why you getting ready, man?
Come Alive is a bounce. It's a vibe. It's
Yeah.
Yo, it's funny thing, man, about that song. I guess I'll say something. It's a secret. See what's supposed to be on that song.
Dun, dun, dun.
What you was gonna do in that song, man?
Word, man.
I would have killed that shit.
Yeah. I know he would have done very well. We got a song now. We kind of waiting to put it out. Like, I'm singing and
Facts.
see body the verse, like, you know what I'm saying.
Facts.
But yeah, he was gonna be on that song, and as I'm recording it, he's in the main room, and I'm like, yo, Mike, let me say something real quick. I'm like, yo, C,
Go home.
I'm like, yo, C, yo, my bad, son. You mind if I just do the song by myself, son?
I was like, sure.
Nah, he's so smooth,
That's
man.
cool.
He's so smooth,
Picks
son.
up all his bars. Give me my bars, man. I'm out of here.
Word, but
Pocket.
because I started to hear it, and I'm like, nah, this just got to be the vibe all the way
Facts.
through. Let me not. And then he was cool about it. He was like, yo, fuck it, yo, do your thing. And no, I think the people who who show it so much love is like the ladies. Like they love it. 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 Nah. I'm just trying to say y'all getting mad girls because if the ladies love it, y'all and y'all playing it like that, they flocking to you. Fuck out.
I like that.
I like
The cleanup. I'm not saying y'all get it all.
The cleanup.
One of the reasons that's my favorite tracks though is because a lot of up and coming artists, they put themselves in a box. I feel like that shows that your versatility. Obviously, you could rap, you could sing, and that's something that could be on Z100, Hot 97, 107. Right. You're not in a box. You're not like you're a rapper. You this. You can do everything. It shows your versatility. So I fuck with that shit too. Because of that too.
I didn't think about that. You bring up a good point. That
you don't want to be in a box as an artist. You want to be able to.
That makes sense.
Everybody can hit you up. You don't want to stay in that box.
You don't want to be no Jadakiss.
Hey, why yo?
I love Jada's the man. But you know what's funny? That was a little bit of a battle putting the project together. Like I had people just saying, just sing. I had people saying, just rap. You know what I'm saying? And then I had people saying like, so creating a new sound, like that whole Come Alive sound. Everybody's just like, yo, just do that. Forget the singing and the rapping. Just do that sound, the entire project. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, my heart didn't. It just didn't sit well with me to just do one thing, especially it's my first project. You know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe if it was the second, third, and everybody gravitated to one sound,
then you can focus more.
Exactly.
On that.
Then I obviously have to focus on that. But as your first project, do what you want to do. Experiment. See what the people like. See what they cater to. So, and then when I did it, everybody, the same people I heard saying do this was like, yo, that's exactly what I envisioned. I'm like, what? How did you envision this?
I'm happy I influenced you.
Yeah.
I motivated you to make the right decision.
You know, as the politically correct dude, you got to be like, yeah, man, yo, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Make sure you stream that shit.
Thanks, man. Yo, I need you on the next project. Shit. Who knows if I want to fucking shoot your advice to the ground again. Like, I didn't even listen to y'all. But that's how it is. And you just got to just be like, fuck it. But yeah, that was the goal. Yo, let me just do everything. I don't want to be in a box. I want to be able to be that person that every radio station could call on and all that type of shit.
There was a lot of diversity on that on the album, man.
Facts.
Good looking.
You know what I mean? Especially when we got to doing too much, man. I don't even know how. That's like a soft. I don't know, man. Like,
this nigga love that shit, bro.
Bro, that's a track, man. Like I guess if you've been hurt, if you ever been hurt, got your heart broke, you listen to that track, you'll understand. You know what I'm saying? It definitely speaks volumes. Yeah. And it goes back to, I remember when we were doing karaoke one night, man. Yeah. And you were like, you know, he was like, yo, I got this. You gotta hear the sound, man. I was like, whoa, what you got, man?
Yeah.
Hit me with the And I was like, I don't know if that's it, bro. I don't know, man. And he's like, nah. Let's go to the car, dog. Let's go to the car. Yeah. We went to the car, put some music on, and you dial it in even more. And you do on the track. I'm like, you know what? It's flowing. It's going. But when I heard it on Doing Too Much, I'm like, yo, this was the sound he was talking about, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, and you just blew it out the park with that, man.
Word,
I was just like, wow, like that was it, man.
That's jokes. That night was jokes. Because I remember he's sitting next to me and there's mad loud music. And I'm like, yo, bro, I got this new sound. And he's like, what are you? I'm like the annoying nigga in the club talking about music. Yo. I'm like, yo, we want to party, bro. Like, what is it? I'm like, yo, I got this sound. And he literally like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, I was like, I'm doing that on every song. And he was like, really? I don't know, bro. I'm like, yo, come on, let's go to the car.
I'm just like, yo, he ain't letting off, man. I'm like, he ain't letting off, bro. This is like 2 a.m. with Dro. We're in Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yo, we're making
niggas
noise.
Drinking, wailing.
Man.
Yo. And I know I wasn't even doing it right because I lost my voice, so I'm probably like, trying my best to like.
You were Asian karate.
And he's like, yo, what? And yo, so it's smooth that everybody gets to hear the final. You know what I'm saying? The final.
Cut,
yeah,
nice.
Doing Too Much is a favorite of mine. OD.
What was the motive behind that, man? For me at least, it just sounds like heartbreak. Yeah. And like when you,
I guess like Doing Too Much. I'm gonna keep it real. Came from an argument with my BM. You know, it was probably one of the worst arguments ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, just in front of my family, and I was just angry. You know what I mean? It was in front of my family, and I was just like, yo, I kind of wanted to kill her.
Just
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Kill her, bring her back to life. It doesn't count.
You feel me? Like, man, let me press the reset button on this one. But like, nah, you know, it's just a bad argument. And then I was just like, yo, you know, that's when I knew, you know, when you need that separation, or this is gonna get way too toxic. Someone's gonna do something where you can't, you know, you can't.
Ain't no coming back from
exactly. So. You know, I was like, nah, man, F that, man. I gotta. I remember I was just like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go.
That's it.
You have to go. And then I remember I was hanging out with C, and I'm like, yo, man, I wrote this joint, but I need somebody to play the piano. Now I play the piano, but I'm not as like, I'm no, you know, let me say somebody on Long Island. What's the dude's name?
Jamie Foxx?
No, Billy Joel.
Okay,
Billy
all right.
Joel. I gotta say somebody on Long Island. I know many people that play the piano, but I gotta say Billy Joel. Yeah. So I'm not no Billy Joel on the keys, but I'm like, you know what? At least I could get my point across. As long as I get my point across, it's cool. I remember I sang it to C and everything before he heard it. He heard like every song before I did it, and we like, damn, we gotta find a piano man. I ran through 3 different guys to play the piano. I eventually ended up playing everything by myself. So that's actually the first song.
You did the piano.
Yeah, played the piano. I did the violins on it. Every instrument that was there, I did on it. Well, using a MIDI. You know what I'm saying?
Copy.
That kind of makes you a jack of all trades. But yeah, so that was like my baby. I wrote it. I sang it. I produced it. That's the first track ever. I did everything on it. Every single thing on it. And that song, you know, it's crazy. A lot of people love it. I'm not even, if we're talking pitch, like everything, it doesn't even sound perfectly on pitch. But I remember, like I tell everybody, me and the engineer was kind of focused more on emotions, like focus on your real feelings as opposed to, yo, let me sing this note perfect.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that. It was like cry on the song. They need to feel how you feel. Like that. That's all it was. So that's what it was.
Cry on the song is definitely a good way to put that, man.
Word.
Definitely a lot of emotion in that, man. I don't know how I even stumbled across that song. Like, I'm going through the albums and I'm listening to Church Boy, and then I got to it as I was riding my bike, and I'm just like, wow. I rode like at least a mile or 2 miles, and I just kept listening to that same song.
That's what's up.
I'm like, yo, this song, there's something here, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
Here we
y'all
go.
trying to kill me over Come Alive.
There we go, man. This
is about heartbreak.
These are the tough guys over here, man. Got the tough guys over here.
Kill me for Come Alive.
The military over here with all the green on, man.
Word.
I don't trust these niggas, man.
Raleigh gas.
Yeah.
Nah.
Go do some push-ups, man. Do some pull-ups.
Doing too much is a joint too. That's my. That every week I have like a song of the week. Doing too much is the song of the week for me right now. OD. Yeah, and I'm also gonna shoot a video for that too. You know, I wasn't going to, but the way people jacking it, like so many people are like, yo, like we feel you on that and blah blah blah. I'm like, let me shoot a video for it. Let me do a video for it.
Yeah, that. So you two aren't gonna be in the video.
You can ride your bike in the video. Right off into the sunset.
I'll be pedaling, no problem. Get out of my way. Not gonna make me feel self-conscious, man.
Yo, somebody told me some funny shit. They was just like, yo, let's just count up every time you said yeah on that song. And I think we reached about 40-something. Mind you, the song doesn't even have a chorus. It's just one verse.
Yeah.
So in one verse...
It's a lot of, you definitely, if you didn't like the y'all, you definitely
I think we counted from like between 35 and 40, yo. I'm like, yo.
A healthy serving.
Yo, they're gonna hear a lot more of the next project, yo.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Word. Appreciate that, man.
It definitely works out, man. I don't think I got to ask you what you wanted to be when you grew up, man.
That was just left field.
That was left field. Nah, you getting all comfortable now, Mister. With all this machismo. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a butcher. Fucking guy over here.
Kev don't know what he wanted to be. Look, he's like, fuck. I didn't think they were gonna remember.
I wanted to be a bullet. He's so fucking tough.
What you wanted to be, Kev?
Fucking scientist.
Word?
I don't even know what they do. I just wanted to hold.
Why?
test
You
tubes
watch
and switch
Bill
that
Nye,
shit
the science
around.
guy.
Yeah, definitely.
I know it,
That's
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's wild.
I still don't know what do scientists do.
I don't know research shit.
I always thought it was just like CSI, man. Like
That's literally all they do.
we found some semen at the crime scene. I know exactly who did it.
It's not him.
You need a scientist for that?
Oh man,
Just get. You know what I mean?
they be researching mad shit and
Yo,
I don't know, coming up with theories.
yeah, pretty much.
Yo, can you imagine?
Yeah,
Like
hypothesis.
most jobs, you actually have to have an answer. As a scientist, you have the liberty to say we think it's this and get paid millions of dollars.
Nah, but see, but
just for thinking something.
just for thinking, but
Get
you
the
gotta
fuck out of here.
But that's like you gotta show the work though, and that's when it's like I think
But you're a scientist, so
Yeah.
who's going to tell you that shit's wrong?
Yeah! Like, who's gonna be like, all you gotta say is see where x squared moves here, and the carbohydrates move that. Then you're like, oh, wow, he has a point. He has a point.
Give him a million.
Meanwhile, ask him to spell carbohydrates. He doesn't know. Yo,
I'm on my lunch break.
that's really the only job you can just have a theory.
Man.
And it's like, yo, nigga, you can't be a doctor having a theory, fuck around.
No, nah.
Oh, my bad, yo, your leg is gone indefinitely. Can't do
Sheesh.
that.
Yo.
You have to have an answer.
Yo,
Like,
I forgot I was talking to you the other day. They were saying something about like these older doctors. They're like old and they're forgetting like their tools inside.
Inside people?
Yeah.
No.
So could you imagine like?
But where's my phone?
Oh.
Like you get some.
Nigga say, yo, call my phone real quick.
They go like,
Yo, here go. All right, but imagine they left it in there. It's like on vibrate. It's like, you call me again?
Yo.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
gotta be kidding me. Leaving
Text
tools
me.
in
I'm-
people? Nah.
I'm thinking of like a scalpel or something. Like, imagine getting surgery and then like you still have pain, and then like you're walking around like every time you do a jumping jack or something, like and you go to the doctor. He's not gonna tell you, hey, yeah, I left a scalpel in there. He's gonna be like, yeah, you don't drink enough water. You're not eating your vegetables. You don't eat your vegetables.
fuck wrong with you?
Nah, that's
He's
crazy.
going to tell you stop doing jumper jacks.
Yeah.
Too active, yo. You
I remember
wild.
I went to the doctor. I told him I have some chest pains. I was like, yo, after I smoke, I'm not gonna lie. After I smoke, I have a little chest pain. He said, stop smoking. I'm like, nigga.
I'm not gonna do that. So give me another solution.
Nah, that's a dumbass answer word. Like,
Stop
nigga,
smoking.
You gotta give me a test.
No, you're annoying. That's a fucking valid answer, nigga.
Oh man.
If I have chest pains after I smoke, don't smoke. I might not have
gotta
chest
find out
pains.
more.
What the fuck is there to find out? Every time you smoke, you have chest pains. When you don't smoke, you don't have chest pains.
Every time I fart, it stinks.
Nigga can't say, well, okay, doc, you obviously have to go back to school because I'm not gonna stop smoking. Clearly.
The answer he wants is like, you gotta put these Listerine strips in between your cheeks. So when you fart, it's cool mist. It's minty fresh.
Nah, but that's facts. Like, what do you do? What did you tell the doc?
I was just like, all right, and I just never went back. Like,
And rolled up later.
Copay. Give me
I
a
mean,
copay
I
before you leave.
eased
please.
up on it, obviously, because my
still-
job does randoms, but every now and then, yeah.
Didn't they just pass a law? They can't.
I don't know how that works. I'm
I
trying
think-
to find
does
out.
it just-
I don't want to ask anybody at my job and like.
Word, right? You gotta let somebody
Yeah.
call up one day.
Like, Kev,
Like, hey, I'm
Kev-
trying to work here, but we want to know the rules. Because I've been smoking wild bud. I've been wilding. I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm not Kevin.
Oh yeah, I'm not Kevin either. Nah, I'm crying.
It's like once you go ask your questions, they're gonna send you for the random.
Fact.
You know, I don't know how that works either. I think you were the one that told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how does that work even?
It might be for the city because I know the city gets
definitely for the
everything.
city
Yeah,
only,
it
but-
didn't hit Long Island yet, right?
Nah, but I'm just
Yeah, we're still
wondering,
fucked.
Shit.
is it only for the hiring process, and then once you get the job, you still That don't make sense. No, that wouldn't make
I
sense.
heard they can't ask you before you're hired, and they can't do random drug tests. I just don't believe that, bro.
That don't make no sense to me because if you're like a cop or something, or you're like a bus driver, that means you could be blasted, like high as hell driving a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
I feel like what is your business like? What I do when I'm not working, as long as I'm not high on the job, like it shouldn't matter. If I
but
smoke
there's
or
no
not.
test to say like you're high right now.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
They need to work on that instead of fucking sending $330 million to Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? Figure out this active marijuana test. That's what we need. We don't need a church in another country.
I don't be seeing people while out on marijuana, bro.
That's true.
I don't really hear no stories of somebody doing some dumb shit when they high, you know, on weed.
Yeah.
Like weed. Maybe another
If
high,
anything, you're more careful.
right?
I think you dial in more because you're just like, damn, I gotta be normal, man. I'm high as shit.
Facts.
Everybody looking at me right now.
You over here walking on your hands?
Yeah. Like, you mind your business when you high, man. You're so focused on trying to keep yourself together. You don't give a fuck about the person next to you.
Imagine being like
nigga. Nigga, you bugging the fuck out. Whole time it's just you in the room. No one's next to you. Like, nigga, why you wailing? Nah, nigga, man, fuck out of here. Leave these weed heads alone, man. Like, fuck out of here. We got more important shit to worry about. That ass.
But then they just cut the check to Notre Dame, like, here you go, guys. And
Stupid, yo.
I don't know. I don't get that. It's like, how do you do that? Like, where do they get the money from, first of all? It's taxpayers' money?
They never gonna tell you.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm like, if
though.
it's taxpayer money, you know, you should ask the taxpayers if it's okay to do that. Because, you know, your permission to spend my bread, man. I don't understand that.
Hope I get an autographed brick in there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That ass. I helped. I was part of this
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
You know, I'm 80 years old, take your kids there. You see that brick right there? Yeah, that's me.
$30.
That shit's crazy. But you know, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's like the Roman church, like the biggest church.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah, Roman Catholic. They're the biggest. So I think it's more of a like how it's perceived to every other country. It's like, okay, yo, when something like that goes down, we have to protect it. We have to do this and whatever for every country to look at that like, oh, they cherish it and all that shit. I don't like
America
I
supports
don't
us.
know.
Yeah.
I don't even get it. But
So I can't drink water.
Why can't France send us some money for some water in Michigan? Like,
Yeah.
Facts.
So with that, man.
yeah, you
No
see where the
carbohydrates.
priorities lie.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See where the priorities lie, man.
Don't even hear about that anymore, man.
And you won't, because that, sad to say, that's a minority problem.
Sheesh.
Fact.
Fact, you know, when you start talking about Roman Catholic Church, that's a different, that's a different, you know what I mean? It's a difference, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as these politicians don't, I feel like as much as they may feel like, okay, you know, they do what they want to do, they care very much so about God and Catholicism. Catholicism. They care about that. And I think it's more so how it's perceived. That's it. Like, by others, that's really what it is. Somebody said something crazy. They were like, it's crazy that Notre Dame went down, and we're in a time where there's a lot of popes going down as well. Like, then they just say, like, a couple of popes just went down for, like, a bunch of, like, molestation charges or some shit like that.
They've been doing that, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're
prosecuted?
being prosecuted. Like, a lot of going down. Recently, I know there was somebody that just tried to stab a pope. I think he got a little strike on him. Yeah, in the church.
It's like a sin, bro.
You know what I'm
Damn, you don't
saying?
just like catch fire.
Yo,
Like,
yeah,
it's like, you poke them and you start burn. Like this burn alive.
You know, that makes me think though. Why does somebody go to try to stab a pope? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know there's crazy things out there, but damn, bro, a pope, like, you know how that's gonna end after you do that, right? So you had to have this conversation in your head, and it had to be worth it. So I don't know, but that's how I feel about that shit, man. They could do a lot more better things with that money, but hey, who am I?
Facts, bro.
Maybe it means more than I know it to mean.
So I mean, like now, a piece of history, I guess, goes down. So now it's gonna be brand new and modern, and like what, like I'm thinking of like the Jetsons. Like everything's gonna be like you just step on a little pad, and it's like just shoots you across the room, go to the ceiling.
Facts.
200 million, it better be. I probably never get a chance to see it.
Word. How long did they? Well, I guess it's too early to say that. I was gonna say how long did they say it's gonna take to be built, but that's probably gonna be
It's only like a
years.
piece. It's not even the whole shit. It's like a piece.
Oh, it's just a piece of it.
Like a side. Type
A
shit. I don't think
piece
it's the whole
is
shit.
30 something. What did you say?
300.
Built or?
Hurry up! I don't want to see this. We're gonna get in trouble.
Man, I heard so much about the Notre Dame thing. I'm like, yo, what is that, man? I didn't even know what it was.
Quasimodo.
That's a Quasimodo, yeah. He was sanctuary. Just burning
I
down.
know what that shit was, bro. I'm like, what? Was anybody hurt?
I
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I mean, we'll be hurt like in a month when gas prices go up and
Like $5.
yeah.
For regular.
Feel me?
If you $10 if you use a credit card,
$5.
you gotta pay cash.
Sheesh. I'm getting a motorcycle if that happens.
Facts. I know somebody who said the same thing. They get a motorcycle.
The first four-seater motorcycle.
Four-seater motorcycle.
Eggs on the back.
Like a doom buggy. You gotta lean through the turns. We're making a left. Yeah.
Facts. Fuck it. Hopefully they fix Flint while they're fixing the Notre Dame.
I thought Jaden set up some filtration system.
Facts.
That's what I heard. I don't know what
It
happened.
take a
with that.
minute. He probably funded it. I mean, to inflate. Well, you know what I mean. To put them shits together, it take a long time.
Yeah.
Word. You know, so you
It's a
can't just
long
be
time, man. What's a long time?
I guess.
What's the process? Why it take so long?
I mean, these is like systems that bring in water. Like you're gonna have to stop water from coming, which is gonna affect everybody's water.
We got a valve for
You
that
know
shit.
what I mean? And put shit in between, like, you know what I mean?
To stop stuff from
I
coming
feel like
out.
C
Shit sounds
clearly
like
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
What you mean,
It
bro?
just sounds like a day's work to me.
He sounds like the scientist right now. He's just giving a theory. Doesn't have to be right. He's like,
you mean?
you're just gonna have to pray first, rub your right toe, some shit gonna click, and boom, voila, water, nigga.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Nah, I see what you're saying. Like
You gotta stop the water.
Nah, I know what he's saying. I see what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. There's already a system created.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like you have to stop that to.
And then implement that
Something
and then get
else.
it to go the same places. You don't want to put clean water in the same
Pipes
like
that
cup.
go-
You can't put clean water in the same cup that's dirty.
Oh, okay.
You might
So
have
you
to
saying
get a
they
whole new
gotta-
cup. You gotta have a whole new filtration system. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's gonna be crazy.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because if anything, then you just putting the clean water in some dirty shit.
But it be like that though. Like I used to work for DEP. No facts, man. And it was cool. It was cool. I was like 16 years old. I got to see like how they clean the water of New York City. And I was like, oh shit. Like when you see what was in the waters that we're drinking, they were taking showers in, like it's crazy, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
it's shocking.
And it's always like, even like regular.
Tell me some things.
You've been doing it for your whole life.
Everything. Yeah, we're not gonna stop. Everything you can think of
Condoms.
is everything. Yeah, condoms, shit.
Plan Bs.
But it goes through a
Drinking
lot
condom
of cleaning.
Yeah, a lot of filtration.
A lot of that. It goes through a lot of that. However, it's just the process is crazy. And I worked on the sites. Like I literally would go to different plants. Like that's what they call them, different plants. I'd work on the site, and it stank like shit, bro. Like shit don't smell as bad as that. It
And that's
stank.
the water
It was
we drinking.
worse. Yeah, it was worse. Like, and that's what they're doing. They're just cleaning it. You have one where it takes out the big things in the water. Then it gets smaller and smaller. It takes out things even smaller and smaller. Like their job is tough. Like I can't lie.
Nigga, the water's tough.
It's just like,
Like their job is tough, but you know what's the point of paying taxes if the job ain't gonna get done? You know what I'm saying? I would assume that that's where the taxes are going.
is
So
this like Poland Spring?
oh damn, that I'm not exactly sure. I mean, they're probably gonna tell you they get their shit from like
Yeah, nah.
The mountains or whatever.
Yeah, it's just
Like, I don't know if I want my water from the
A
mountains.
mountain
bro.
of shit, nigga. A mountain of shit.
that ass. Oh man,
Fuck.
yep.
it'd be like that, man.
That's how it goes.
Now, question, man.
Word.
You have sex. Who buys? Hopefully consensual, obviously, so you don't want to get no jail time.
He said consensual.
Consensual sex is always consensual, bro.
Yo.
Oh, listen,
The
man.
sex is always
You
consensual.
talking about the Pope and cages and fucking.
Sex is always consensual.
Clean up on Notre Dame. Cut that shit out real fast.
Word.
Who buys the Plan B?
Who buys the Plan B? All right. I got two. All right, so here we go. Most of the times, the man. Like I will always say this. Buying the Plan B is like buying dinner, man. It's like most of the time the man gonna do it.
Right?
Dead ass. Most of the time the man's gonna do it, and then it might be that time where you're like, oh babe, I forgot to get the Plan B. My bad, yo. It's like, all right, I'm out right now. I'll go get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're messing with a girl, you better go buy that Plan B. I had a friend who. He bought the girl the Plan B, and he had her on FaceTime when she took the Plan B. He was like, yo, you better take that Plan B. Like, he was making threats through the FaceTime. Take that Plan B now.
I feel like it makes it worse. Like, she's going to not take it out of spite. Now, I'm going to show him.
Word. I was like, yo, you was like bossing her around like that?
Don't work
Bro, this is not a time to be angry.
Feel him.
Yeah, you
Listen.
you gotta.
Some of them like
Gotta be easy.
You got to be
Bro,
easy, man.
They got your life in there.
Maybe sometimes, yeah.
Bro, certain shit you gotta be sure. Like,
Nah, man. Like, you
listen,
get all
certain
angry
joints-
and then, like, you FaceTime again. Like, what are you doing driving to Florida? What are you doing leaving the state, man?
listen,
Yo.
You ain't going on a 9-month vacation.
nah, bro.
You be bossing around, like.
What happened? What are the situations where you feel like,
Listen,
yo,
bro.
I have to be sure.
It's very subjective as to who buys the Plan B.
Yeah.
So now, if I'm in a relationship or something like that, and I fuck some girl that I have no business fucking, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I have no business. Like, this bitch gonna ruin my life.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
I'm buying the Plan B. You take it in front of me, and I'll get you a McChicken.
Why McChicken?
Oh
At
my
least
God.
a Big Mac.
Not even.
Bitches love McChickens, man.
Facts. Fish fillet. She's a pescatarian. Facts.
But if it's somebody like you've been fucking with, and I guess you don't mind. You don't mind having a child by them, but you just won't be ready or something. Now you can be like, you mind getting a Plan B, or I don't got it, or something like that. And if it's the right lady, she'll be like, okay, or no, or she'll be like, I don't got it neither. Then okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's like, yo, I got it, and here, I already got it. Take this shit.
Yeah. Take this.
I said, take this shit.
How you feel, Kev?
I feel like guys should always buy it because like we the ones sticking our meat in there raw. Like we could always put a condom on. We could always pull out.
Why would you put a condom on?
You could always eat the McChicken while it's wrapped.
What?
This is a McChicken, right?
Very good.
I'm just saying, like,
No, I mean the paper's bad.
You go swim in water with a jumpsuit? Be a man, bro.
I can't swim.
Be a man, bro.
Guys,
Live a little.
this is the military bros, man.
Live a little. Get an STD for once.
yeah.
Live a little,
Yeah,
get an
an
STD
STD
for
Let me stop.
Niggas don't want to listen to doing too much, but they don't want to wear condoms.
I see what you're saying though. It's like you're the one having sex with this girl. You're the one that like.
She's not. Yeah, exactly. She's not. She can't hold you down and like while you fucking her raw and like. Well, she can, but you know what I'm saying.
That's
Like
not
she
happening.
can't make you busting her. That's what I'm trying to
She
say.
can. Oh, come in me. Come in me.
If she says that, then she deserves to buy it. Like
Facts.
you
That's what
remember
I'm
that?
talking about.
All women will say that though, bro. I feel like they all will. I ain't shit though. I'm not sure. I want to hear that. I want to hear that. I don't mean I want to come in you, but I want to hear like come in me, and I'm like, yeah, have my baby, but I don't mean it.
Corey, you said a bunch of shit you don't mean.
That shit. It makes the sex a lot better. You know? Like it's
You
like
gotta pin it on her after, but you
yeah,
told
like
me
yo,
to.
you
I
dead
didn't want to
ass,
do this shit.
dead ass.
Fuck. You gotta get it. You gotta get the Plan B. You gotta get the Plan B.
You lied to me. You lied to me then.
You gotta get this Plan B. Oh my god. You gotta blame it on her now. Oh my god.
Nah, but listen, all these ways I'm talking about is old ways. I am years removed from that character, yo. But nah, listen, man. When she says to nut in her,
Listen
Pull
to
that
her.
shit out.
Listen to her.
pull it out.
Or if you nut at her, just blame it on her.
listen, bro, pull it out. You don't want to do it. You just don't want what comes after.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
It's gonna get ugly.
I feel like even still, like, if she chooses to not take the plan B, then what do you do?
If she chooses not to take it,
She's like, I'm not taking no fucking plan B.
oh, welcome to fatherhood. Are you kidding me?
No, I call my grandma. She knows what to do. She knows what to do.
We got the spells lined up, man.
Spells lined up.
What's her name? Put on a piece of paper. Throw it over your left shoulder.
Give birth to a fucking chicken.
Yo,
She gonna lay an egg.
but you know what they said? Like, honestly, I'm gonna say this. I always hear people say that. Don't force the girl. You gotta, like, do it smooth. Like, you can't force her. Like,
if you don't, I think that's somebody. If you don't, I guess.
It's like this, boom.
I get it.
Women, you'll get a lot further with women asking them to do something as opposed to making them do something.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, true
you know what I'm saying? Like,
reverse psychology,
people,
man.
period. People, period. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
too.
not gonna lie. I remember this girl. I told her not to have an abortion. I'm a father now. No, I told her to have an abortion. I'm a father now. And I know this other girl, I was like, yo, do what you want to do, man. I ain't tripping. She didn't have the baby. I feel like now I know what to do. I know what to do now, yo.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be able to play it that smooth. Like,
Yo.
yeah, do what you want to do.
I was lying, though.
Dumbass.
I was lying. I was just like, yo, man, whatever you want to do, I'm there. Let me tell you, there was the last thing I was going to be.
Everywhere,
There was the last. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm like, listen, man, you can do whatever you want to do after you take the plan B.
Facts.
Do whatever you want to do.
Word. Nah, I was just like, yo, man, like, whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, you're gonna step up, but I didn't really want her to have the baby, and she really didn't. She took the plan B, bro. So to everyone out there, man, don't force them.
Yeah. Nah, I've
You hit her?
I've heard some stories. You know what I'm saying?
What you heard?
One of my boys, his some chick he was messing with got pregnant.
And she took it?
He bullied the hell out of her. Yeah, he was like,
She wanted to have the baby.
yeah, she wanted to have the
Is
baby.
she crazy?
And
Nigga said, "Is she crazy?"
I guess she was, but he was just like, yeah, you gonna raise this kid by yourself, all types of shit. He's like, I'm not gonna be around, and blah blah blah. Just
See,
like,
That's just dirtbagish, man.
but call it what you want.
Call it what you want.
Call it what you want.
She had a kid,
Let me
right?
tell you,
she didn't have a
that's
kid.
why, and that's why I just at the stage of my life I'm in now. I'm just not out here wilding like the way I was. I'm just not wilding out because it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games until she missed that period. That's when you like, yo, was the pussy worth it? Like, yo, nah.
Grandma. Yeah.
No problem.
Man, how would you say it to shorty? Like,
What, to take it?
yeah.
Yo, I mean, I've spazzed.
Yo, that's crazy to see Eves get mad.
I
Like,
I did the whole and it didn't work out. And then at the end, it was just like, okay, I took it. And it was like, damn, all this for you to take it, man. I was like,
Why he cleaning the blood off his hands?
you made me
I
do
didn't spaz like, whatever.
Made me do it.
Very verbal, like,
Eve over here being a bitch.
This nigga.
Nah, I know what you
not
mean.
even-
You just wild. You was saying certain shit.
I'm emotionally frustrated, bro. So it's like, cause I keep picturing, I'm like, yo, the rest of my life, man. The rest of my life. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, you know what? Whatever, man. It is what it is. And that's when it's like, okay, I'll take it. Like, fuck you, man. All this, man, all this. And then, like, you think about it, you're like, yo, it's not worth it.
Facts.
It's not
9
worth
times
it,
out of
bro.
10,
It's
it's not.
not worth it,
With
bro.
the person,
What's not worth it?
like, having sex.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
I think
I'm gonna clean this up.
Yeah, clean up.
The sex is
Having
worth
sex with certain people, risking the chance of
Raw,
ruining your life.
Raw, yeah.
it. Bro.
Hey, man.
At this stage of my life, if I'm using a condom on you, that says something about you.
Oh my God, no way.
If it ain't wrong, then you not having fun.
Yo, I heard someone say that too. If he's still using a condom on you, son, bitch, he don't fuck with you at all, son. Like
Slow ass strokes too, like I don't want it to pop.
the condom's not popping at all.
He's so insensitive.
Oh my God.
I don't want no dumb shit to happen.
Nah, chill, man. Condom life, bro.
Word.
Condom life.
I know he's lying, but
He did it with his left hand. It's like,
He had to put his head down. He's like, yeah, bro. Condom life, man.
Condom life.
Yeah.
oh, my pullout game is definitely weak.
Yeah, it changes after some years, bro.
Play me some
We're at a stage in our lives where, let me speak for myself. You fuck me, you liable to get pregnant, bro. I'm at a stage in my life where listen, man, the gun's not on safety the way it used to be. It's not on safety, bro. It's not.
I don't know if he was an accident murderer.
I got plenty.
Everybody gets shot. It's not that way.
remember when you was younger, you used to like rub one out before you go see Shorty or something?
Word.
Nah,
Nah.
you can't
That
do
might
that.
be the last one. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
That might
Now
be
you
the
can't
last
do
one.
that.
They
Now-
call me ORC, one round Christian, bro. One round and I'm not.
You're like, yo, son.
Dead.
Like,
Can't do
who you
anything.
said what?
Yeah, vulnerable. I need a Gatorade. Need a Red Bull, man.
Facts,
Dead mad
yo.
vulnerable, man.
You see, all the things you used to do, like, y'all remember, it'd be like, yo, we could have sex all day, bro. Now, is you dead ass? Nah.
I could play basketball all day, but I could only have sex for like.
Listen, this is
I
limited.
play ball, yeah.
Limited. Get it while it lasts, yo. Get it while it lasts. Limited edition. Limited edition, son.
Limited edition.
I can play ball all
Facts,
day.
yo. Oh, dude, you know that pussy where you fingering, you like, shit, I know this is trouble. I know.
And you look at the condom, you throw it away.
Yo, dead ass. Dead ass.
Look at the condom like.
He buys the condom and throws it away.
I swear to
There was
God.
a point I was giving condoms out to my niggas like, yo, y'all can have these shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I had like 54 condoms, my nigga. Like, I was like, yo, y'all niggas better take these condoms out.
Facts.
I found this thing out called raw pussy, and I don't need these shits no more. Take all these condoms away, bro.
You know, niggas pull out a condom and be like, ooh.
I'm like, what a cornball.
Yo, dead ass. Dead
What's
ass.
this nigga doing out
Put it
here?
in my drawer.
You still using those, man? He talked to you about those?
I ain't talk to you about those walking around with that. Disrespecting the family. Nah, that's facts though. But nah, man, I'm telling you, condom, man.
What condom?
What condom forever? What condom forever?
Son, I'm with it, man.
I can't, man.
Ew, y'all niggas have me weak.
He said,
About to get those texts now.
Oh, man. Well, we didn't jam you up too much in there. I'm sure your life is going crazy. Like, oh, man, I remember that one round.
He's not lying.
Too much shit out there, man. You remember that study that was like Bronx had like the craziest rate?
I believe him.
And it was always the women had more than the men. Why you think that is?
wait, the women have more what, like
The,
STDs?
Because the niggas aren't getting checked, nigga.
Yeah, the niggas ain't getting checked. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all hit this ruin him like she had to before I fucked her, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, I don't think that's why. I don't think that's why. I think
Why do you
because
think it is?
one nigga could give it to like 5 bitches
Yeah.
versus
Versus
a chick.
Facts.
She's
Facts.
not
I
gonna
agree
be
with that.
smashing a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
And
That's
I
a
know
fact.
A dude's gonna smash more chicks than a chick
Facts.
smash dudes.
I legit know like cases of girls who like were virgins. Their first experience was something they caught they can't get rid of. Like, I legit know people like
From
that.
the Bronx? No, I'm playing. That's not funny.
Damn, they on that lie too, so y'all be careful.
Oh,
But, like,
after my raw rent, you let me go on my raw rent. Oh!
Yeah, fat.
Bro. Now I gotta go to the doctor. They got me sweating now.
Yo, nah, I know what you mean. That's true.
And I feel like if a chick gets it, she's more like concerned, like not to give it to no. I feel like dudes don't care.
They make it a mission to like.
That shit
Facts.
Dudes be on a mission after
That's
that.
facts. Yo, I had sex with this girl. I don't lie. I caught chlamydia. I don't care. So this girl,
The burning bros.
yeah, I caught chlamydia. She, whatever. She said
The burning bros.
She said she had chlamydia too. She caught chlamydia. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. She literally said, yo, you know what? She called up all the people she had sex with within the last year or some shit. Like, she was like, yo, go get tested and this and that.
How you remember that?
Yo, I know, right? And she was like, yo, you're not gonna call up your partners and let them know? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm going to pop this pill and I'm coming back to fuck you. Like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck them. They'll find out later. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, they'll find out on their own the same way I did. Shit.
Facts.
And that's why it's good to have sex with a girl who's clean too and takes care of herself, because she gonna let you know, man.
You get that text.
Word.
I have discharge.
Yo, it's good. And that's it. And you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, I've been bugging. I know I've been wilding, my nigga. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, son. You gonna know, but hell yeah, man. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking calling these assholes. The bitch gave it to me. What I gotta call? Bitch knew too. I gotta call the bitch that gave it to me to tell her I got it?
Word.
No, bitch. Damn. You knew I had it. You gave it to me. I'm good.
Yo,
Figure it out on your own, asshole.
And then you go with the ratings, man.
Together,
You figure it out.
Yo.
But then, like, on the first try, man, god damn, that, like, you talking about your friend, how, like,
Yeah.
first time having sex, man, and bam.
Yeah,
it's like, you're out the game.
Yeah, I don't think she's out the game. You know what
I'm
I'm
about
saying?
to say that. I don't think they out the game.
They not out the game. They're definitely playing with a technical foul.
Yo.
Definitely play. They're on the courts
Playing
too,
with
son.
Playing with an injury, man.
Word.
I'll take my chances.
Like, don't come
Nigga,
close.
Kobe hit 2 free throws injured, nigga. I'll take my chances, bro. I'll take my chances.
You want to play with the flu?
That ass, nigga.
Fine.
I can play with
Fuck that, man. Nah, y'all be careful, bro.
Facts.
Yo, I hate to say it. They wildin' out here. It's nasty out here.
Nah, it is. I heard.
He's out here.
He get the live feed.
Nigga said, yo, I heard.
He's like,
nah, facts. You ever notice how when niggas get together, they always heard something? It's never them. They always heard. Niggas say he heard. It's like when a shorty be like, so it's funny how my homegirl told me. Your homegirl was you crazy bitch. That's who it was. You was going through the shit. It wasn't no homegirl. Nigga said, yo, I heard. What you heard?
I had a homegirl like that. Like, every situation was always like, oh, yeah, my homegirl. I was like, listen, how many friends you got, man?
Dead ass.
Always got a homegirl every situation to benefit your argument, man.
Oh, ain't no homegirl.
Your homegirl got 9 cats. And no life.
Dead ass, yo. These girls ain't got no friends, man. They ain't got no homegirls. Who they telling? I'm your homegirl, man. You fucking kidding
I talk
me?
to you all day.
I'm your homegirl. That's who. Fucking, I ain't tell you shit about me. So who you lying to?
No.
Fuck out of here. Hell nah.
Man.
It's all about your race.
All right, that's another episode.
I done took my name and carved it in the cement.